Dernholm and Earnest. I'm finally going to be giving this slightly rundown town the kind of attention it deserves. And honestly, not much. Group is half of well-worn effects. A little junkyard shop, really. Junk dealer. Let's trade. I thought there was a magic trader here, but I don't think there is. Which is interesting, because there's no technology. You'd think a place like this would have lots of magic traders, but no. 2 run down, maybe? Who knows? Right, our first quest is tied to probably going to look for William Depar first. I know there's another quest here as well, which is quite cute in its weird way. Not sure I would consider it cute now I think about it, but we'll see. General store. Let's see. Well, take those bullets because you never know we need more. Healing salve. I don't need cash. I won't need cash for a good long while. Anything more is always nice, but you never know. Oh, wow, nice house. What is it? Hello, madam. Ask who you are. My name is Lana. Hello, greetings, Lana. You have a few moments? What can I help you with? Tell me about yourself, Lana. What's there to tell? I'm a Cumbrian. I love my country. I would fight to the death using all the skills my father taught me. Her face becomes very sad. I can only hope someday that I am as great as warrior as he. Sir, a warrior? What skills do you have? My father taught me many things, but I've always been very proficient with throwing weapons, knives, axes, whatever I had. Just a few more questions. Let's speak about Cumbria. What would you like to know? Tell me about Dernholm. Dernholm? There is pain in her eyes. Dernholm was once the greatest city in all Arcanum, and Cumbria was its greatest kingdom. Things have changed much since... well... what? Since what? She hisses under her breath. Since King Praetor came to power. His father, King Tarant, was a great king, and brought much glory to Cumbria, but he died during the war with Tarant, and things have never been the same. Why? What has happened? Many years ago, King Tarant outlawed the use of technology within the city walls. There's no walls, just a big moat. Tarant showed us, our defeat by Tarant showed us the error of those ways. We buried a great king because of it. Unfortunately, Praetor came to power. The throne wasn't even his to take. What do you mean? Praetor wasn't the son of King Tarant? Yes, but he wasn't the firstborn. She looked around, lowering her voice. I'm sorry, these things are forbidden to speak of. I said too much already. I see. Tell me about the war of Tarant. The war of Tarant? It was many years ago. From what my father told me, the dispute was over land. What else do kingdoms ever fight over? It didn't really matter. Cumbria was strong, and the Industrial Council had just come into power in Tarant. It was only a matter of time before things came to war. What happened? It was a terrible battle. The Dragonites were called upon to defend Cumbria, and as always they heeded the call. My father told me of that day. The knights were upon their war steeds, dressed in armor of gold and silver. The trumpets sounded, and they charged. They charged, wave after wave, of the finest soldiers Arcanum's ever known. Charged directly into the bullets fired by the Tarantine foot soldiers. The Dragonites never stopped. Not once. She shudders. My father said the piles of the dead were as like great metal mountains rising from oceans of blood. It was a massacre. Who was your father? My father was Warren Peldar, the captain of the Dragon Knights, and the greatest warrior I've ever known. Tears come to her eyes. For when I was very young, he taught me the ways of the Dragon Knights, and he taught me to love Cumbria, to hold a memory of a former greatness in my heart. Warren Depar? I'm looking for a Warren Depar. Warren Depar? My father? What business could you possibly have with my father? I am here to bring you a message. She stands before you, glowering. I'm sorry. My father has been dead for many years. What message were you to bring for him? The message is from Maximilian, Liliana. Her eyes widen, unbelieving. Oh my god, Maximilian! We never dreamed he was still alive. Where? Where is he? He's on the Isle of Despair. Tell her the story. I see. There's determination in her eyes and hope. Thank you, my friend. My father would have been so happy. He used to talk of Maximilian endlessly, saying how Cumbria would have been even greater if he had taken his rightful place on the throne. She looks to the east. Perhaps that still might come to pass. I will go and return with the true king. I can only hope so. Farewell, Liliana. And just like that, we've pretty much changed the course of history for Dernholm and the Kingdom of Cumbria. We're not done yet, though. To make the change a bit more intense, we need to do a quest for King Praetor. It's an easy one, but it also opens up a new town for us, which we can already go to, but it's nice to have a reason to go there. The old woman is sobbing quietly. Hello? Is there something I can help you with, like emptying that chest for you? I wouldn't wish to burden a stranger with my troubles. That's good, we're speaking of you as a burden enough. Please tell me, perhaps I could help. A family heirloom has been stolen. A silver ring that belongs to my grandmother. When did you last see the ring? I entrusted it to my son before he died. When did he die? 20 years ago. I lost him and my husband to the plague. I've been alone ever since. Who else could I talk to about your son? A man named Archibald was friendly with my son before he died. How can I find this Archibald? He's living down by the docks, last I heard. I'll talk to him. Perhaps he knows something. Thank you, kind sir. It seems like a simple request, right? Well, it is. It's an easy one. Am I... Oh, medium encumbrance. That's expected. Let's check out Wallow's quality armor. Who is not a quality blacksmith, he's just a normal blacksmith. Which kind of annoys me, honestly, a little bit. Ooh, more leather straps. I need those. Fine help guard. No, yeah. Don't worry about him. We'll deal with him later. I think that's actually technically meant to be a light, and he walked in it. Because I caught fire. Right, here's the docks. Check all these. I don't remember where he's at, to be honest. I hope he's definitely not here. We're over here. Ah! The cussed old man snarls in your direction. Yeah? What is it? May I ask your name, good sir? Name's Archibald. What is it? Gladys sent me. She thinks you might know something of a ring? Gladys? Tell old hag I'll never give her ring back, so he does have it. Never! If you come here again, I'll have my son Bernard give you a good thrashing. I cannot believe you would be so cruel to an old lady, sir. You'll leave my home immediately or call my son Bernard. Do you hear me? I don't think your son will be a problem, but I'm leaving. The balls on that guy, though. Telling a lot of heavily armored strangers and a dog that, get out before my son gives me a thrashing. Who is over here, by the way. What's your name, sir? Name's Bernard. I work the docks here, and what little work there is. Isn't there work around here? Are you daft, man? Look around you. Dernholm is dying. There's not enough work here for citizens, let alone a drifter. I'm departing. Are you the son of Archibald? Yes. Why'd you ask? Gladys thinks your father might know something about a ring. Oh, not this again. Every month or so she finds someone to send over to try and get that ring for my father. This is so tiresome, really. One would think they were school children the way they carry on. What do you mean? My sister and Gladys' son were engaged to be married some 20 years ago. Then the plague came. He shakes his head in sadness. They both died, along with Gladys' husband. The ring she sent you to here to find was the engagement ring her son gave to my sister. Then why does he say it was why did she say it was stolen? I don't know. It's some perverse game they have been playing over the last 10 years. She finds someone to come looking for the ring, the father yells at them and sends them away. Really, the only one it's really the only contact either of them have with the outside world. Aww. Have you tried talking some sense into them? Yes, but I gave up on them long ago. My father doesn't want to hear anything about it from me. He just sits around waiting for the next fella to come around asking about the ring so he can yell at them. I see. Thank you for your time. Well, that's interesting. I wonder what we can do with that information. I'm in the right house. I just couldn't see him there. Oh, it's you. What do you want now? Did your hand send you back here? No, I had a conversation with your son. He looks pained. What did that young fool tell you? He doesn't know when to keep his mouth shut. I know what's going on between you and Gladys. What are you implying? I want nothing to do with her, I tell you. I think Gladys is attracted to you. He looks at you unsure if he heard you correctly. I might have believed that some time ago, but not now. I mean, look at me. I think if I was a woman in this, I think I got a different response. Come now, you're a rather handsome fellow. She confided me that she's interested in you. Honestly, you think she'd talk to me if I return the ring? I'm sure she wanted to show you her gratitude. Probably not, but you never know. Would you take the ring to her and tell her I'd like to talk to her? It'd be my pleasure. He's still suspicious, though, which is kind of expected. Is there drilling going on outside? Calls from the middle or something. Alright, let's go turn this back to Gladys. In fact, while I'm here, passing by the inn, I think it's this one here. Good day to you, friend. Good day to you, friend. Bingo. There it is. Uh-huh. Pickpocket. There we are. Just need to get identified now. I don't think there's a wise woman here, but I think there might be one in Blackroot. I gotta go to Tarant again anyway at some point, so I can just turn in then. Easy quest. Easy peasy. Definitely helps you have fate points. I don't know where all the fate points are, you know. I only know the first 5, I think. Might be some more in places, but... is this the right place? Yeah, it's the right place. Hello, I found your ring. What, you did? How'd you find it? Archibald gave it me, along with his regards. He did? How thoughtful of him to think of me. You should pay me respects. What a grand idea. I will do just that. Thank you again, young man. Good luck. As far as I can tell, that's all the quest tied to the town itself. Now, I believe we can head into... well, there is another one. Now I remember. I'm not sure if the pit involves one. I'm not sure if... can we get into the pit? The massive pit behind there is actually the prison for them all. It's... I know this guy is involved with a mastery quest, so we need to leave him alone. This quest is kind of... whatever, and I think someone is drilling outside again, and he just stood in fire again. I wonder if I could trap him. It doesn't... oh, it burns me. There we go. The dog standing in the fire. So here's the castle. If we just continue on, we'll end up here. Who obviously looks like a king. The throne and the one brazier not on for some reason. Kind of weird on that, I will say. just want to check his pockets first. What's he got on him? Absolutely nothing. What a shitty king you are. I am honored to have some of your fine heritage grace us with your presence. Can I be of any use? I am in need of a courier. There appears to be some sort of problem with Blackroot, one of our outlying provinces. I could use someone to look into it. What's the nature of the problem? 2 years ago, Blackroot sent word that they could not meet their taxes. Crops had failed, and I had never heard from them since. I need someone to investigate and collect what I am owed. 5 gold bars, I believe. Or they decide not to pay. Never. They are my loyal subjects. Would you be interested in such a venture? What can I expect for my trouble? If you succeed in retrieving my taxes, you'll be entitled to 200 coins. And of course, my everlasting gratitude, which will be not worth much. Consider it done. And that means we can now head to Blackroot. There isn't really much to do in Dernholm. I think this is really to pick up Jayna and Volinger, if you want them, and the ring quest, and there's also the mastery quest there. 2, technically. There is one actually tied to Blackroot, if I remember correctly. It's not major, but I mean it's there. You just need to talk to someone. Honestly, it's one of those things. I might have to stop recording in a minute because the soaring and drilling outside is getting a little bit obnoxious. And even though my microphone is, I've soundproofed my room a little bit, it's still not enough to block the outside noise sometimes. That's a generator. Or blow up something? No, it's a saw. God damn it. Typical, eh? I'll have to apologize for this next time. I'll have to keep it a short episode for this one then. I do apologize. Right, for now though, I am going to head over to Shrouded Hills to investigate the stuff we have. Eventually though, I will need to go into this. It's just a boar! Why are we attacking a random boar? I need to go in and... It's just a werewolf! I need to go down here at some point because there is actually a minuscule dungeon here that does net us some interesting bit of equipment. Not stuff we can use, but definitely stuff we can sell, which I'm always up for. I also want to make sure I got the right amulet, otherwise I am boned for a good length of time. Plus I want to also find out what I have. I don't think Rizzy would definitely have restocked his stuff yet, but we'll see. Dernholm just feels incomplete to me. I need to make sure I haven't actually missed anything. There's only the pits I can think of, and honestly, I don't think there's a reason to go into the pits that I'm aware of. I don't want to go in there unless there's absolutely a reason to. I know there's a way into it from the outside, but I think that's more of an exit you have to find. It's... nah. Identify some for me. I'll have to do the Bow of Terror, Magic Bow, Charmed Sword, Crushing Hammer, Dagger Speeds. Ah, the Helmet of Yazar's Cost. Minus 50 to damage reduction and magic resistance. By 50%? Yeah, okay, makes sense. Plus 4 to perception and plus 2 to bow. But your, on top of that, your health and fatigue is reduced. Don't know by how much, but ouch. I can see that being quite useful if you're going for a bow build, because you wouldn't really be in the front line at all. So I can definitely see the reduction on damage and magic would be manageable, as well as the health and fatigue restore, or the health and fatigue reduced rather. I can see it being doable at that point. Oh, this ring as well. The ring of poison resistance. Yeah, okay. There we are, the Medallion of Beauty. How interesting. Okay. Do you want this? 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 Good stuff. Do you want this? Wow, that much for such an elusive item. Actually, I'll take it to Lloyd while I'm here. It's easy enough to do. Yeah, Dernholm just doesn't feel like there's much to it. I'm pretty sure the pits is just a small dungeon. There is Speaking of dungeon, there is actually the sewers in Tarant we can still look into if we want to. I'm not sure if there's really a point. It's just to do for XP and honestly just to explore for the sake of it. I think I might do that. But maybe only as an extra. I don't know if it's really worth doing as a proper episode. I feel kind of scummy doing it just like that if it's just nothing but fighting and not much in the way of progression. Is dungeons considered progression, maybe? I'm not sure. I guess that could be debatable. But one thing's for sure, I am handsome. Oh, God. Right, then we'll head to Tarant and turn that in to Madame Lil. Cool. And technically we finished a lot of quests. Do you want that? You want this? Good. That, yep. 5 coins. Lloyd, I feel like I'm getting the short end of these deals, my friend, but whatever. Not bad. Thank you, Lloyd. Right, here we go. What an exquisite pleasure to have you visit again. Rizzy, you have a lot of reaction to me, which is very concerning. But I hope you're well, regardless. 86 coins, yeah, that's whatever. I have this branch because I don't know what to do with it. More little straps. How much you want for this? 200. Yeah, that's fair. 173. Not surprising with the reductions it has. Is that large gears? Yes, please. I need those. Alright, Jayna. Jayna. Don't need anything from you in the moment. Magnus, you're doing okay. Good. Opportunity to get you crafting again at some point. Volinger. Who likes picking up flowers. Probably should sell these, honestly. Also, I'll take that. Convert it as well. I don't think I'll use... Oh, he's already got one. That's inconvenient. I thought we didn't have one. 25, 20. Yeah, makes sense. Ooh, one of these. We'll be able to craft this soon. I'm not sure if I want to yet. Probably doing a big crafting episode again. Don't think I need to do anything else. I'll make this into another helmet. Oh, you can have this. There you are. I won't need it because I've already got a helmet of whatever that is. Give me that. Right. Yep. That's fine. Yep, that's cool. Thank you, Rizzy. Thank you for all that. Gets a bit bonkers after a while. Alright, I'm going to fast forward to Tarant. I'm going to end with Madame Lil's quest, finishing up Madame Lil's quest, rather. I'm getting all tongue-tied today. And then, we'll be, in the next episode, we'll be heading to Blackroot. Blackroot has a lot more going for it, and it's a very interesting town that's... Technically, it's part of Cumbria, but also not. It's quite an interesting one. Anyway, I will see you in Tarant. Oh look, we're outside Madame Lil's again. Why hello there, welcome to Madame Tarant. Well, welcome to Madame Tarant, the finest damage management in all of Lil's. Greetings, Madame Lil. Guarding. Can I have 2 girls? I got the medallion. Let's see that one there. Oh, you're amazing. Let me see it. She takes the medallion from you. It's gorgeous. Thank you so much. Still stirring in awe, the medallion. Go ahead, choose any girl you like. You definitely earned it. Come on, Laura. know. Cassie? I've got no idea. Why are we all there? Sure Pete's mopping floor. I like how everyone else says it. Well, that was... Can I get up on the floor now? Thank you. Well, I guess we leave on a happy ending. God, fucking damn it. Alright, I'll see you in Blackroot. Toodles!